Okay, so this is El Capitan, the release version. You have the USB problem. I think Poke Win on your Insanely Mac has a way to fix it. So here's how you do it, okay? So if you use I/O Registry Explorer, first is that you look at your DSDT. So search for XHC. Okay, the device right here, XHC. So this is the 3.0 supposedly, and you go to the R hub, and in your R hub you should see all your devices in here, right? So this one right here. Now you can look. If you look in here, you see the address is 1, which is according to this is port 0100, so it's 4 bytes. All right, and the USB connector is actually here. It's number 3. Okay, so go to 2, and it's 0. It's not 3 anymore, it's 0. So if you go to 2 here, and USB connector number is 0. And if you go to number 3, then it's FF. Okay, so you're number 3. So the port number, the port data is 03. So it go by number like that. Okay, and the USB connector is F. FF is equal to 255, and you enter in here hex FF, and you go to base 10 is 255. So keep going down. So, but if yours doesn't come up like this in the I/O registry, you can just go straight from the DSDT. All right. So number 4 is FF also. Number 5, FF also. That's 255. So number 6 is port USB connector number 3. And now, so SP1. So we look here, it's returned 10. So, and then USB number is also 3. The USB connector is 3. 3, see? 10 is equal to A. According to the tutorial on Insanely Mac, they use a dummy kex, but anyhow, it's okay to work straight with the original. So it's called I/O USB host family. So this is the one I patched already, but this is the original one. So if you open it up, you go to content, and you go to plugin, and then you go to XHCI PCI, show package content, and you go to info. Now you need to have Xcode. It's easier to see. So I/O kit personality. Now this is the i7 4510U. So it's HSC1. I use MacBook Air as NAS and BIOS. Now if you look here, IO merge property. So if you right click, alright, and you show raw key value, it will show everything. So look in here. They only have HSO1, HSO2, 3. There's no 5 and 6. They only list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I need to do is to add, or if you go to your DSDT, so you see it, that you have 9 of them, or whatever. So what I need to do is to add HS0, 2, 3 is already there, right? So let's see the port number. Now the HS0, HS1, according to this CAX, original CAX, is port USB connector number 3, which is correct, and address is 1, so HS01 is correct. But look at number 2, HS02. So let's look at HS02. This port is 0, USB connector is 0, and here they put 3. So I need to change this one to 0. Okay? Now let's go to number 3. 255, which is FF. So let's go to number 3. FF is correct. So now I need to add HS04, which also FF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this guy. The 255 is the same as number 4. It's just the port number data is different. So I'm going to go alternate C, which is copy. Alright. And then I'm going to alternate V, add. So I'm going to change this one right here to 4. And then open this up. So 255, the same as this, FF, but the port has to be 4 because the address is 4. Change it to 4. Okay? So let's look at number 5. So let's look at HS05. The address is 5 and the USB connector is FF, which is 255, so it's good, leave it there. But I have to add 1, it's number 6. So now 6 I don't have. But the address on this one, the USB connector is 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this guy, okay? HS1. Alternate C, and I go to here, and alternate V, okay? Alternate V. So now I'm going to change this one to 6. Okay, open it up. So 6 is USB connector 3, and I have to change this one to 6. Okay, so if you look in here, 7, 8, and 9, they also have in my DSDT. And then USB connector 0. And then port data, no, 7 is 7. Wrong. Alright, so the next one, actually delete this and then copy this and then duplicate 8, 9. Okay, so let's do this. Look at the SP1. So SP1 is address B and return away. So anyway, and USB connector is 3. So is this correct? 3 and A, that's good. So this one right here, SP2. So SP2 is also USB connector 3. So 3 and B. So that's good. 11 is B. Okay. So it's the same here, return B. Yeah. And then SP3, what do I have here? I have 4. So SP3, so what do I have? 0, all 0, right? So SP3 USB connector 255, no, it's 0. 0. Property card reader. But I don't have card reader. So I'm going to delete this one. The port is C. Okay, 0C. So now I'm going to have to add one more. Alternate C, alternate V. So I just want to make exactly as my DSDT. 4. So 0. So USB connector 0. This port now is become D. Okay. So name match HXC1. And what I have here is XHC only. So I can rename this one. So let's do match. C. Okay. So alternate S is to save. Okay, so now we go to the ESC1. So I have 2 port, PR01 and PR17, mux enable. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to copy the port count here. Okay, so let's go. Alternate C. And then add here. And then copy PR1. Copy the port. Alternate C. And then alternate V. Okay. So the port count, I should have 2. Show raw. So the port here, this one is PR01. Alright, so PR01. Now let's look at USB connector. PR01, the connector is 255 and the address is 1. So So it's perfect. So the next one we want to do is to copy this one alternate C, alternate V. So this one, the next one I have is called PR17. Alright. So PR17. Now, what does this one have? This one has address 7. So, port number 7, right? And USB number, connector number is 255. Same. Let's look at this port count. It should have 2. Is that right? 2 ports. From copy back to the original one and install it. Now I'm going to install this one like that. See, all of these right here, all 3 of them are connected. Wow, after patching the USB port, look at this. Rehabman Broadcom 2 is working. Amazing. This is El Capitan. So let's pair with this guy. Let's see if it works. Whoa! Works too. Rehabman, you're the man. You're right. The USB port must work for everything else to work. So the Bluetooth, this is the BCM. Do this here. Wow. So nice. And look at the USB. So it's connected to, where's my Bluetooth? Well, here it is. I'm going to plug this one in, this port here. Alright. So this one is i7. (4510U) HD4400. The sound is HDA ALC 282. Sound is working. I'm recording it right now. The input is microphone built in. That's good. Display's perfect. Okay. Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and also this one is dual band. So 5 gig. Are you connecting? Yeah, slow. But right now I'm running off of my USB hard drive, so it's slow. But when I restore it into the internal hard drive, I'm sure it's faster. So, patch your X360. All 9 of them show up now. You see that? Wow. So make sure whatever in DSDT. But wait a minute, I added all 4 for the SB1, but only 3 show up. Anyway, I don't care. As long as my Bluetooth is working and all my ports are working. ESC. There you go, ESC1. What's that? Alright, I only use PR01. But anyhow, you need to have this working.